on the course, working my way out of Rawlings. I was going to want to start by 7, about 7:15 I think when I started, and had to backtrack a little bit to get over the railroad tracks, but we're moving. I'm going solo today. Group that I've been with stayed at a campground last night, RV park, and I decided to stay in a motel. I've been trying to stay in a motel every third day to get everything charged and laundry done and be set to go. Plus I had a breakfast in the morning. And the other thing is that group was going to take 2 days, at least 2 days, to get to Brush Mountain Ranch, and I wanted to try to do it in 1 day to keep up with my schedule. And then they were going to also stop for a rest day in Steamboat. First car that passed me today. I'm out 13.7 miles, although it counts cars. Today it was a difficult day with 87 miles and 6,800 feet of climb. The first 16 miles was supposed to have been on road, but it was really 45 miles. The map was not updated. And then we had a 10-mile section on gravel, which was pretty tough. Some uphills and some rough gravel. And then also the next 13 miles was on a highway, which was pretty good. And then the last 17 miles was on gravel again. That was pretty rough. Mile 20. I like the pavement today because I got a super long day. And normally I wouldn't like this as much, but this is fine right now. Yeah, it definitely snowed. 39, 46, 40.6, 42, 44. Yeah, those are fun. I enjoy it. They're pretty, but all these climbs back out. But it's worth it. These ups and downs with the hills. I wish I had my lightweight road bike with no gear on it. 47. Here it is. Pavement ends. Gravel. 44.84 from my motel. It's 12:12. Okay. Oh, it's bumpy. A lot noisier. Had lunch. Nice at the top of the hill, but the bicyclist ahead of me that just pulled out. I have to stop for lunch though. Looks like that's what he was probably doing. So I'm going. 10-mile gravel section is bumpy with a little bit of downhill, but mainly uphill. Last half mile, I've been going down this really rough path. I think I'm following the creek now, and it's pretty steep. It's 11% down. I gotta apply brakes hard. I'm gonna burn them things out. Smoother, you could let it go. You'd be going 50, 45 on gravel. 6 miles to the pavement. This washboard is killing my wrist and my butt. I don't know if you can see that. I know the GoPro takes a lot of the bumpiness out. Okay, this is called Aspen Alley. Road narrows, and the aspens come right up against the road for a mile. Stopping in a little bit to filter some water from this clear creek that I went over, and then I get onto Route 70 and I go for 17 miles. The first 3 miles are uphill and the remaining portion is a really nice downhill. The route had us pull off onto an overlook, which then it turned out to be just a parking lot. But at the end of the parking lot, there was an embankment you could walk up, and there was a little single track trail.
A little bit of single track. Wish I would have known this. I'd probably gone the other way. I got 30 more miles yet to do today. It's getting later. Want to get in before dark. I just hope that I don't have to backtrack here.
After I finished the single track and was back on Route 70, it was started to go downhill really quick. We dropped 1,800 feet over the next 12 miles and was moving pretty darn good.
Not even pedaling. 34 mile an hour coasting.
Coming up to the Wyoming, Colorado border here, and then there's a sign to Slater, and I start the last 17 miles of gravel to Brush Mountain Ranch. Scenery has been really nice today. It's varied quite a bit, from open high desert to a very small area with snow to aspen forest and forest over some rocky hills.
Should have enough water. Probably got 2.5 liters of water at least. That was a wild ride on 70. That was nice.
It was nice coming around the corner and seeing Brush Mountain Ranch. I was very tired and hungry. This was the hardest day of the 10 days this year, with 6,800 feet of climb and 87 miles. Brush Mountain Ranch is a must-stop location. The owner, Kirsten, is a wonderful person. She made sure I was sitting in the shade, brought me a Coke with sugar in it, and also fixed me a pizza when I was ready. Ranch has many indoor and outdoor seating areas where you can talk with others from the Great Divide.